So heat 3 not far away here of the women's 1500s. I think we're about 8 heats to go tonight. Yeah, 3 women's and 4 men's heats to go, maybe? Maybe 5?
It's 4 and 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just debating this, whether there's 3 and 4 or 3 and 5.
So thus far in the night, Nick, you've called a lot of races. Has there been a favourite, or is the favourite still to come?
So just waiting on some green lights for the photo before we can get this one underway. Looks like we've got another pacemaker out wide here again. It's great to see some people helping out with the pace. It's a full field of 16. So they're away from the inside here. Ella Stiles of Geelong Guild, Louise Tom, the Box Hill local, Gracie Egner of Ballarat YCW, Mia Strudley of Yarra Rangers, Catherine Foley, Box Hill, Sane Baker of Doncaster, Amy Jumfa of Essendon, Romany Durbadishan of Box Hill, Louisa Lazar of Sandringham, Saskia Lloyd of South Melbourne, Mia Pope from Box Hill, Alyssa Ramsdale, Doncaster Athletic Club, Roxy Phipps of Box Hill, Alice Oakley Kerr of Sandringham, who we saw go around earlier for 1K of the steeplechase, Freya Death of Geelong Guild and Reese Fisher of Morning Peninsula. And the pace here at the moment is from Victoria Scout-Sonis, who ran in the second heat of the women's 1500, I believe.
Well, it's Mia Pope who's tucked in right behind our pacemaker there, right on the inside, almost forcing her to the outside, as the group is probably more strung out in the first 400 than we've seen in other races, but this front pack is working quite well together.
Yeah, Mitch, it's Mia Pope there on the inside, the Box Hill Junior, another one of the Ellie House stable. Just behind that, you've got the 2 Doncaster teammates that train there under Wadden Newalt at Doncaster. Both Wadden himself, a former South African steeplechase champion. So, pretty talented coach down there at Doncaster. And I think we've got one of the Guild girls there next behind, might be Ella Stiles. But at the moment, Scout-Sonis leading through a group that has Pope just in front of Backer and also Ramsdale.
So Pope still commanding the inside position on the rail there, looking quite comfortable as the pacemaker is taking them through beautifully, being able to block the wind for them there. As the girls now, they've started to form a pretty formidable front group here. As we see Pope still on the inside and Backer on the outside there, now starting to move around Pope. Now Sandringham athlete in Lazar right behind her there.
Yeah, Lazar, Ramsdale back to Des. And it seems to be the Essendon athlete there in Jungfar. That's the group at the moment, the front, and one of the Box Hill juniors, I reckon. Also sitting there, might be Romany. So they go through 800 metres and it's about 2:27. So it's pretty solid pace. Heat number 2 went through in 2:30. So they've gone quick. So Victoria Scout-Sonis, here's pacemate through quicker than she ran in her own race earlier.
Well, I mean, she looked absolutely fantastic there pacemaking, and she'll be stoked with that, as this group has really broken up in the last 400 odd metres. As we see out the front there, now Doncaster athlete has been right up there the whole time in Backer. She's going to command the lead. Pope still there in 3rd place. And we see Lazar right in the middle of them. So it's going to be a really interesting last lap here, Nick. We'll see out of this group whether the winner comes from it. All the groups behind, we've seen that a lot tonight. Somebody's timed their sprint, timed their kick perfectly. And that may even be, as I say that now, Jungfa of Essendon starting to loom up on that first straight.
You're right there, Mitch. It's Jungfer who's latched on and made it a group of 4. So it's Backer, Lazar, Pope and Jungfer. Freya Guess is now pulling up Ramsdale behind that. And it's the Yarra Rangers athlete that I called incorrectly before, and that is Strudley. So Strudley and Ramsdale trying to make it a group of 7. But out in front, 3:30 at the bell. There's some girls on track for some PBs out the front here. This is great running. Backer makes the move first. The Essendon athlete Jungfer goes with her. Lazara, Sandringham and Mia Pope's found a little bit of a second wind.
Well, Jungfer, she crept up beautifully there, as we said, with 300 metres to go. She takes the lead now, and we're going to see who's going to make a move as these girls now all pile up. It's Pope now on the outside, but Jungfer, she's still got a few metres in and approaching the 200 metres to go. Pope, only one who seems to be able to move with her as she creeps up onto her shoulder. 200 metres to go. Strap yourselves in. We're in for a fantastic final 200 as Pope starts to move up on Jungfer. Jungfer has been strong through this last 450, 500 metres. And it seems to be a race in 2 at the moment as Pope creeps right up on her shoulder. She's going to try and get that slingshot effect right off the bend, and that's exactly what she does, Nick.
The exciting thing here, Mitch, is they're on track for personal best here. Big personal best. Mia Pope, Jungfer, Strudley with a big finish. Backer, Lazar. Then back to also, who do we have there? We had our Box Hill athlete. I missed that one earlier, apologies. It was Ramsdale next through the line, but some good PBs out the front for our winners. Mid-440s for girls who've never gone under 450 before in heat number 3 of the women's 1500.
And another PB out of the Ellinghouse stable. We'll be very happy with that. Gutsy running from all those girls there. Fantastic way to finish off. And we've seen that in the last 2 races. Big kicks and almost a blanketed effect towards the end. So fantastic racing in really nice conditions. Still a little bit windy, but taking the heat off now as we look over to the start line for the next of the men's 1500. And we'll call them as they start. But a fantastic race there from the women.